also we have another group, NGO group, let's say, that Reza Foundation. And both of these foundations, both of these groups, the biggest aim of both of these groups is making cities a better place to live, to have a better quality of life, creating a better quality of life for its citizens and its habitats. Also, just recently, I started my PhD in Tehran University, and because of that, I'm a little very busy. After a big gap in my study, I entered to the academia after 3 years. So just managing my own business and academia, just in the start of it is a little made me confused a little. Um, Thank you also for Carlos for inviting me for this webinar. I'm very grateful for being here. Thank you. Um, and today I wanted to, because of the conference name is Meaningful Urban Life and Playful Learning, I decided to present some issues about this, how we can make these urban lives in the digital world, in a smart world century, smart city centuries, more happier places, more better places to live. As you, all of you, I'm sure know that city is a place for being um, for making us happier. If a city can't make its citizens happier, can't bring a platform for its citizens to have interactive with their environment, with other people. In that case, we will say that the city is there is a failure. There are some failures certainly in the cities. In recent years, this concept of happy cities, good quality of life, get a little dimmer, and in modern era, especially in modern era, we jumped into skyscrapers and hiring our buildings and forgetting the human scale. However, we are living at eye level of the city. The humans experience city at eye level, and what is important is this level, not upper, not the sky. So uh, we can say gamification is kind of instrument, tools, method, what you can call it. All of this gamification can give you a tool to make the city better at eye level, can make the city, your smart cities, your digital cities, a place at human scales. Especially in Iran, all of these pictures are from Iran in the meantime. Especially in the Iran, my own country, after in last 16 years, skyscrapers started to growing up very largely, and somehow we lost this human scale city. As you know, and as you see in the old generation architecture, in old generation urbanism, it was the human who was the king of the place, and place was the kingdom of the human. But then this changed. No, because of this visual environment, social media, smartphones. We are in the place, we are in public places, but somehow all of us absorb into our mobile phones, we don't enjoy the public places that we are in. Meantime, there are some games that developed in recent years that they didn't had the aim to make urban places a better place. They didn't had to help urban planners, architects, but consequently and surprisingly, they had this potential also. For example, Zombie Run, Pokemon Go. uh, Pokemon Go was the most important one. After Pokemon Go released, uh, somehow all of the people from different generations come back to the cities, come back to the public areas. This is what urban planners, architects were trying to do in different with different strategies, but they weren't very successful. At the end, a game like Pokemon Go brought out the people back to their cities. When this happened, architects and urban planners started to thought that, okay, why we don't use this potential of games? Why we don't use this GPS games or any other potential that these games has to make our design process better, more understandable, more sensible for citizens. After this, all of us have heard a smart city term. It seems that I always say that a smart city term is something that more usable. It has more benefits for industries rather than people. Um, some of the researchers suggested playable city instead of a smart city. In playable city idea and concept, city is a place that you can conquer it and you can play it, and the the place of the city is your playground in general. So the benefit of the playable city is for human and citizen itself rather than technological industries. Gaining this idea, some of we have these some of the very primary primary activities of gamification was this Hello Post box or shadow gaming in the under the lamps of the streets that maybe you have seen them, or applying some small funny elements to the trash box in the streets. So inviting people, so encouraging people to throw their trash into the trash box, into the recycle and do recycling. These activities, we can say, were the very primary level of urban gamification. Later, this developed, and we got familiar with the concept of gamification. Gamification in general is a concept, is a discipline that started to flourish from 2011. So we can say it's relatively new era, new discipline, and it has a lot of works to research yet. And it is a very big area also because it is kind of transdisciplinary rather than interdisciplinary. It is a transdisciplinary work. Gamification is hiring game elements and applying them into a known game context. For example, in some cases we see that some doctors in medicine case in education, they apply this gamification to make users understand the process better. Especially gamification is very popular in education area, and I know a lot of architects, urban planners that they use this gamification to bettering the process of teaching their teaching in the class. Um, It used points, badges, levels, leaderboards, challenge, and other mechanics and elements to engage people, to bring back people to the task, and encourage them to have more engagement. Um, One of the This is for 6 years ago, I guess, and pretty old, but yet one of the good examples of gamification in a public urban place. All of us, maybe have you played uh, the old play of Snake that we had on our Nokia 11 to 11, very old Nokias that we had Nokia phones. No, this 8 years ago, um, in Granny Square at King's Cross in London, they applied this idea in a real world. So with a smartphone, you can play a snake. The fountains change to a snake, and when you were entering to the square with your mobile phones, you had the ability to control the fountains, rush from the that water, or catching with the water. Um, Also, gamification can increase and also build new capacities. Local communities can develop their communities and connect themselves to the pool of national resources. When you have something like a game, this is a media, this is a platform that different people from different ideas, from different backgrounds can come and play this game, can join to this platform. So this making game full areas, or maybe, for example, developing a game for urban areas uh, can bring people together and um, give them the ability to deliver their voice to the higher levels. In traditional modes, I can say that we know that it's up to down urbanist, but when you have a platform like game, you can reach your voice to your audience to the higher levels. So this can be known as a bottom to up urbanism also. Not only for futuristic events, it can also aim our heritage. For example, Dragon Foster is a game that developed by Rent, uh, by by authority of city of Rent in 2015. The tourism office developed this game to encourage children to visit the heritage, the historical places with more happy, moments, and make for them better experience. So when the parents were coming to the city of the Rent as a tourist, and they were visiting historical places, the heritage. Usually, children were bored. At the end, city tourism office decided to develop this game to make this experience, city visiting, a better experience for children. As I said, it can develop a platform for collaboration and decision making. In a game area, you have the ability to make your own environment, to make your own empire, world. In this world, you are the king, you are the ruler, you are the knight, and you have this ability to build your favorite place, to do better, to make better decisions for your city. Doesn't matter that you are 6 years old or 90 years old. At the end of the day, all of you have a right in this place, and game a game make it more easier for everyone to engage with higher levels of the city and the authority, let's say. For example, UN Habitat have used this gamification and serious games idea a lot in Latin America, Asia, and African countries that use Minecraft to help people develop their favorite places, their ideal places, and at the end of the day, when UN Habitat experts left the people of that place and come back after 1 year, they observed something very interesting. They saw that okay, 1 year ago, the people of this place played in Minecraft. To having such a place, they built their ideal place in Minecraft. And 1 year later, they built it in the real world without anybody asking them, or a force coming to forcing them to do and build a better place. It was just encouragement process that came after playing the Minecraft. One of the very good things that I really like about gamification and serious games is that it can build a common sense. For example, I want to say this with an example out of gamification, out of context. For example, in 18th century, in late 18th century, in the United Kingdom, education was a voluntary thing for everyone. Parents had the right to choose send their children to the school or not. But after the common sense about education rise, awareness rise that okay, education is an important issue. The government, the authority, changed its rules. Then, education in the 19th century, in the beginning of 19th century in the UK, changed to obligatory things until some age. Even though it is obligatory until a certain age, everyone should have education. This all comes from having a common sense for issue. When you don't have a common sense, when your society don't have a common sense about issue, nothing will change. When your society doesn't know that, okay, this place is not a good quality place to live, they will continue their life. But with games, with gamification, we can invoke, we can spark a fire in their mind that, okay, the life can be in another way also. We can change our place with simple activities, maybe. Another thing that gamification has the ability is bringing people together. We saw this in the time of COVID-19 a lot. Everyone isolated themselves in their houses, and what survived us, what was our, let's say, bond to the real world was media. Some tools like this, Google Meet, some smart social media. Game also can consider as a social media, can consider as a tool for bringing people together. For example, just again, I'm coming back to the COVID-19 time, Windows Expedition game. This game developed based on the idea that people in the beginning of the COVID-19, Italy and Spain used their balconies to engage, to interact with their neighbors. In this case, this game encouraged people to use their balconies even more. In this game, they, keep the player asked to explain that what they can see, what they hear, what they smell from their balconies. This Magical Street game is just recently developed. It isn't for especially specifically for urban planning or architecture, but I really like it. But because it has a good scenario and it encourages you to um, surf in your city and have interactions with your city in a real meaning. If you let me, I'm coming to Iran part. Wakifan is a game that last year developed, not last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago developed in Tehran. Tehran is a very big and polluted city, one of the most polluted cities in the world, I can say. It has near to 13 million population, and all of the people usually use their individual cars. Not one. In some cases, they have two or three cars in their parkings, each with individual. So, using a car changed to a fashion, changed to a showing of activity in Tehran. Twig urban planning group decided to use this idea that how we can reduce this using individual cars, and how we can promote people, encourage people to do more physical activities such as walking. They decided to develop a game based on traditional snake and ladders game. Currently, this game is developing under the municipality of the Department of the Public Health at the municipality of Tehran, and it have applied in 10 neighborhoods in Tehran city. Had um, very interesting results, and people, especially youth generation, like to play this game, and it has changed all of these 10 neighborhoods of people. It seems that most of the youth of these 10 neighborhoods are using and playing this game, and they are enjoying it. Piyade, or if I want to translate it to English, it's pedestrian. Another gamified activity in the case of urban planning. It's not completely urban gamification, but we can say it has a sense of it. It's more like a media that you have in your hand, a handy media. It encourages you to walk again, explore your city, and also inform its users about events, different events, different activities that is happening in the city. The girl who developed this application and media herself was an architect and urban planner. So the game, the media, has lots of architectural and urbanist things in it also. This one is our own group, me and my colleagues work, Shartash. Shartash means city made, and it is a application, it is a game to explore city of Tabriz. City of Tabriz, just like Tehran, is a polluted city, but it's a historic city also. In this game, the most important aim of this game, changing and improving the behavior of citizens and motivating them to work more instead of using the individual cars, which is kind of do-it-yourself urbanism. It also encourage people to visit historical places in city of Tabriz. As player, when you enter to the game, you will have a map. Based on the map, you start to move, and as much as you walk, you will have more question marks in your way. As much you answer more questions, you will gain more badges points. Also, you can build your brotherhood, sisterhood circle, and citizen can make friends in this brotherhood and sisterhood circle with each other. Game narration is again is simple. You are a hunter, city hunter. As a hunter, you enter to the city and you start to hunt and capture important events, important places in the city. Also, this uh, part not released yet, but we thought about it a lot. In our further versions, we are thinking to have this pro version also, that some players who are very serious players can build their e-governance page. With building this e-governance page or profile, they directly can connect with the authority of the city of Tabriz, and they can say what they are monitoring from the city, what's the problems that they visited in the city while they were playing this game. In general, the aim of the game is making it playable, walkable, greening, an inclusive city for everyone, which is very important, and monitoring citizens. I forgot to say that monitoring citizens is kind of another potential for games, that you can use citizens as secret agents to monitor their knowledge, what they see, what they understand from the city, and use this information, use this knowledge later for your as an urban designer, as an architect, so you can use this information in your design process. Uh, I came to a conclusion that urban gamification is new, but it has a long way. It has a long way to be understandable for lots of people. But it's a good tool. It's a good tool, and can make people to come together, and can give urban planners and architects a tool for bottom to up urban development. It has also transformative power, also can be a transformative shift for socially sustainable change, holds considerable potential for smart and playable cities, and it has the e-governance solutions. Thank you for your listening. Any questions?